None. No. I got nothing.
So, Gretchen, no, just no. So let's see. Where's it? There we go.
No, ma'am. No, sir.
So
no
we're
in-betweeners. Nope. I got
what's that? We're live on the YouTubes and on the Twitches, and I'm not doing the TikTok. I'm not, because I'm just not.
I have TikTok, and I'm going to be removing myself from there anyway. So.
Well, then that,
whatever.
And plus the fact, I mean, one, this whole TikTok ban is just bullshit to begin with, number one. Number two, it's only been extended for 75 days. And then number three,
yeah,
you could potentially get around it, but you'd have to go through their website and sign up as if you're in another country. Because how the ban worked, they didn't ban the servers. What they banned was that if you originally were from, when you signed up from a U.S., signed up from the U.S., that's what was blocked. So it didn't matter if you went through a VPN or not.
Oh.
Because your original account was set in the U.S. So even if you were abroad, your account, because you set your account in the U.S., you were blocked. So,
but, we are here.
We're here.
This is normal. This is normally the time frame for the help desk,
and that was
be George and Gilbert.
That was the bit of the help desk right there. That first 5 minutes, that was the help desk. And now
stepping in, and this is Taco Tuesday Tron edition. Tron by the rules of Nerdquisition.
And I know what you're thinking. Hey, wait a minute. I came here to get some technical know-how. Well, you know what? That ain't happening. It ain't happening today. You know what? Because you know why? This is our show. This is my show. Our show. And my show. And her show.
Yeah, it's his show. Absolutely.
It's her show and my show.
It's your show.
Well,
I'm just here like filling in and we're doing this. By the way, I just want you to know I ordered a 1971 original first edition Starfleet technical manual for $15.
Whoa.
And it's on its way.
Oh. I'm a little bit jealous. Little bit.
That's right. We're talking Trek, we're talking tech, talking all the in-betweens.
Absolutely. So
that's what we do.
James, how goes it, my friend?
What is up, James, in the YouTube chat? Hey, James, how are you?
So
we're gonna have your theme song on our show.
So yes, I'm just being lazy on this part right now. Just being lazy because I
don't know about lazy. Just
I am
work out the dynamics of it for me.
Well,
anyway.
Okay. Well, yeah. I was saying I just feel like it's lazy for me, but that's just me because I have so many things that's on my plate and I get sidetracked so easily.
Yes, of course.
It's a damn ADHD.
I am.
But
ADHD. I have 3 children and a grandchild, and yes, could I figure this out in about 12 minutes? Yes, but also life.
Yes. So James, sorry, man.
It's y'all's song. I just wrote it. No. It's your song, and you gave it to us. We are immensely proud of it.
So we're so grateful and so happy and so thankful.
And it will be.
And
It will be.
so it's
Where no one's gone. No one's gone before.
no one has gone before. So there's the SC Comic Con is in Greenville, South Carolina on April 5th on the 6th. And I've been contemplating on going. I'm thinking really heavily on going. I'm kind of thinking like, what would I need in order to go? Because I'm not going to drive my Jeep, so I would have rent a car, which is not going to be that bad. But then I'm thinking, am I going to stay the night there, or am I just going to come right back and then go back in the morning? Because the only thing I'm just going is just to see Jonathan Frakes, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, we texted about this. Like, I'm gonna meet someone from Star Trek.
Then why not be number one? You know what I mean?
If it's not Tim Russ,
Yeah,
it's gonna be Jonathan Frakes.
absolutely.
I'm just saying. And
Like, I mean,
I'm looking at their website right now. Is William Shatner going to be there?
I don't know if William Shatner is going to be there or not. I think he has been in the past. I want to say he has been, but I don't think he's going to be there at this one.
Yeah, maybe it's just part of their website. Like, I mean, Bill, you're cool and all, but kind of
Right?
curmudgeonly in your old age. Yeah. I'd rather meet George Takei, Jonathan Frakes, Tim Russ, any of them. No offense.
So, right? I mean, you know, I share the same sentiment. No offense. However, if I had a chance, opportunity to meet them as opposed to you, then I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry, Will. I would rather meet Jonathan Frakes. I'm sorry. My bad. But
Yeah.
sorry, not sorry. At the same time.
Kinda. So here are the celebrities that are going to be there in April. Charles Martinet. I don't know who that is. Apparently he does Mario's voice in Nintendo movies. Dean Cain.
Yes.
Blech.
That's
John Delancey. Rock on, my guy. I love you.
So Vincent D'Onofrio, Kingpin.
Jonathan Frakes. Yep, Jonathan Frakes. Vincent D'Onofrio. Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder.
Hodder.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason from Friday the 13th movies. He's going to be there.
Right. Dunster.
Phil Dunster.
Priscilla Presley.
Like the Priscilla Presley. Oh,
Elvis's ex.
Elvis's ex-wife. The Hardy Boys. For the wrestling fans out there. Former WWE, TNA tag team champs. No, I don't think they were tag team. I don't think they were tag team.
From the Carol Burnett show, and then also Mama's was it all in the
Mama's Family? All in the Family.
Yeah, it wasn't All in the Family. That was
Carol.
Yeah,
Carol something. I forgot his last name.
A very, 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 I just want to say a very, very liberal person who played the biggest bigot on TV. Like, he was super liberal.
The
and yet
dichotomy.
Bigot on TV.
Yeah. Yes. And it was good too. That was the thing. He was good.
Carol O'Connor.
Carol O'Connor. That's it.
And I know this is not an episode of the Rules of Nerdquisition technically, I'm going to keep
Right.
my KD ratio 100%. And he passed away
Keep that up.
at the age of 76, June 21st, 2001.
See, even on a Taco Tuesday edition, we still keep it 100.
Keep it honey.
Still keep it 100%. Jessica, this is in Greenville, South Carolina. This is where this South SC Comic Con is at. It's in Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah, and it's like it's like 2 or 3 hours from Gilbert, and it's like 8 to 9 from me, and I'm like, if Gilbert's
It's
like,
like,
I'm going. I'm like, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna meet you there. If you say you're going, I'm going to be there.
All right.
I'm just
Okay.
I'm throwing. This is live right now.
So
Everyone can log this. If you say you're going, I will be there.
Okay. I am going, and I will be there. Well, I will be there on the
and
5th.
also,
I will definitely be
also-
there on the 5th. Definitely be there on the 5th because I'm not sure if Jonathan Frakes is going to be there on the 5th or on the 6th. But I definitely will be there on the 5th. If he's not there on the 5th, then I'll be there on the 6th too. I'm going to be there both days. I'm just let me just stop. Let me just stop bullshitting around. I'll be there on both days.
Fun fact, though, a little package for Gilbert went out in the mail today.
Wait, wrong breathing. Yeah, do it. Yes. Oh, you little pitiful band of rebels.
Do it.
Oh, yes. So, and I, it was a mutual of mine, Zio. He sent me he sent me the link to it because I didn't even know. Because usually all this shit pops up on Facebook, and I've been on an Facebook since like almost a week, almost no, not even a week, almost a month now.
I didn't know about it until like an hour ago when you texted me.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. No, I didn't know about it till earlier today when Zio sent me he sent me a DM saying, "Hey, if I go there, you want me to pick you up something?" I was like, "Wait a minute, hold up." I started looking at everything. I said, "Wait a minute."
My own shit.
I said, "Wait." So I'm looking through it. I say, "Okay, Dean Cain, Vincent D'Onofrio, okay, John Delancey, all right," and then Jonathan Frakes. I'm going. So then, if you go, then I'll be seeing you there, and I'll be seeing Zio there. So now,
Can I just sit in a chair and Jonathan Frakes walk up and like put his
he does the Riker sit on you.
can John, can you do that? I know you're married. I ain't trying to like move in on stuff, but
So just just one time.
that would be amazing. I could be like, hey, Jonathan Frakes threw his Commander Riker.
Commander Riker threw his leg over me.
Wow.
It's just like how how you'd imagine too.
And that's what we want.
Yes.
And that's why we're here today, Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Tuesday in
Yes.
January, random January. This is supposed to be the help desk. But no, you get
No.
Tron today. You get the Rules of Nerdquisition. You get
Yes.
me. You get him.
Yes.
That's
You get us.
us.
Us basking in nerd glory right there.
Nerd.
Nerd. Oh,
And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. We're not going to review an episode. We're saving that for our show, our normal time.
no, that is true.
But we gonna be nerds. We
got to be nerds. We got to be talking about some nerdy shit. And
this trip to South Carolina is like kind of
So,
on my
yeah.
list of priorities of nerddom.
Yeah, I mean, now we can get the third member of our trio. If she could deal with nerds all day.
She's not watching, but we're calling her out anyway.
Oh yes,
The internet is forever, honey.
the internet is forever.
We see you. We
Mhm.
see you. And yes, you were there the first time that I got my picture with Daddy. I'm going to a hockey game this week, Columbus Blue Jackets,
Right.
Star Wars Takeover night, and he is going to be there. And I'm going to get my picture taken again.
Yeah. But are you gonna fangirl out again and do the whole?
Probably.
Yeah, I figure.
Probably.
I know. I don't
I
even.
want to say I
know.
won't. I'll be cool. I'll be,
So
chill.
you know, I'll be
Don't worry
cool.
about
I'll be
it.
cool. But then the second,
that's a lie. That's a lie.
but then the second that you see Vader in all his 6'7" glory with the cape flowing and the all black with the respirator,
Mm. Mm-mm.
and you're just like,
And if I can take my picture with him in front of the CBJ cannon,
mm-hmm.
oh snap!
New profile pic.
New profile pic. Yeah, I mean, right now my TikTok pic is like some ninja dude or whatever. Oh, that's ugh. Where are we at right now in this world?
That's a good question. That is a good question. I wish I had an answer for you. I honestly don't know.
Because I don't know. I will wake up tomorrow, and if Gilbert texts me and we're having conversation, like, okay, I made it another day. Yay!
Yes.
Like I survived to one more day because I'm still talking to my friends. But oh my god, what?
And I think that's kind of like how it is
Mess.
with all of us. Is hey, but we got to keep going. Got to keep going. Got to keep fighting. So hey, it is what it is. However, on April 5th and 6th, we're going to nerd out. We're going to nerd out in Greenville, South Carolina at this.
We're going to nerd out. Oh
and say cosplay here. Man, I'm not doing no cosplay. I'm not doing no cosplay, man. Man.
So normally we air on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
When we air on April 6th, which is a Sunday, you're going to see me. You're going to see him.
You're going to see us.
We're not going to, yeah, us. But we're not going to be sitting in our rooms doing our show. We're going to be like, yo.
So we're going to be
at first
in the thick of the nerddom. We're going to be in it.
We're in deep. We're in deep. Yep.
We're going to be in deep with all the nerddom.
No.
And
I mean, yeah.
I'm kind of interested to see this whole cosplay, to see how this whole cosplay competition, how that would go, and see how many people would kind of, to see how all out they go, because some people they'll go all completely far out,
And
so,
by the way, the Jonathan Frakes photo op is good for up to 4 people. So, while I would love a picture with Jonathan Frakes, aka Commander Riker, how freaking cool would it be if it was the 2 of us?
Right?
That would be amazing.
Like,
That would be amazing.
like
Like,
it's like what? Commander Riker, you know? Or I mean, if you
I want to be
go,
clear, it is nowhere near as expensive as Christian Haydenson coming to GalaxyCon. Not even
yeah.
close to that expensive. So
So
I
yeah,
think I think what we're telling you guys right now is that Gilbert and Gretchen are
um,
getting their goddamn picture taken with Jonathan Frakes
you damn right.
with Commander Riker.
So we're getting our picture taken with Commander Riker. So if anybody that hears our lovely voices and sees our lovely faces out of this point in time, just know you can meet us out there, Greenville, South Carolina, SC Comic Con.
Yes, April. What was that?
Is it April 5th and 6th?
5th and 6th. And yes, Gilbert and I are the same height, so Jonathan's going to have to stand in the middle.
So yeah,
We'll be like 6'3".
Yeah, we're gonna look like two bookends.
Yeah, me and Gilbert like 5'9", like tiny people, and Jonathan Frakes is like.
We'll be like knee high guardians for him.
But we are starting a Patreon.
That
and,
we are.
If you want to,
If you feel inclined,
this venture,
and you know you want to come out and meet us as well, you know,
right?
we'd love to. We'd love to, you know, meet.
He's cool. I don't know about me, but
you know,
cool.
oh, not in. I'm cool over Zoom. In real life, that's a different story. In real life, I've been called an asshole more times than anything.
Well, I mean, I've called you that a few times, but that's beside the point.
No, I mean, I've been called asshole by people that don't like me, and they call me asshole. They meant it.
But here's something I wanted to. I'm trying to look this up here. What was the pause there? So, to get a photo with Jonathan Frakes at the South Carolina Comic Con was $70.
Oh, that's not bad.
Over $300 per person for Hayden Christensen.
God damn.
The $70 for Jonathan Frakes is to 4 people. I'm sorry, Commander Riker. Please don't change your prices now. You're worth more than that. You're worth more than that. Right. What he said. What he said.
So,
we only got so much money. But anyway.
Exactly. So, Commander Riker, you are the GOAT. We're coming to see you, Commander Riker.
We are coming to see Commander Riker. Oh my God.
Let's see.
I just watched Picard again. The whole series. In the last 2 days. Ever since I finished Discovery. I was like, when he pulls that phaser out of the warp sword, he's like, oh my God, it's so heavy. Like, bro,
right?
like every time you went on an away mission, it was like, Worf, Data, you're with me.
It's like, what the hell? Now, I will say, in Picard, I loved what they did with Worf, and having him being in Section 31.
And he's like some like yoga master, like
right
Zen master kind of thing, like and
but
then falls asleep.
Right, and then but then when it's time, but then when it's go time, man, Like he was more brutal and vicious in Picard than he's ever been in any series.
Swords are fun.
Yes,
Swords are fun.
swords are very fun. Matter of fact, I'm wondering what vendors are going to be at this Comic Con, because the the last time I was at a Comic Con, I got a was a a Klingon. What's the name of the knife? But Dakleth or Dafleth.
Atlas? Yeah.
Um,
I am
But
not
yeah.
getting my picture taken with Dean Cain. F you,
Oh no.
Dean Cain.
So he's
John Delancey is my number 2 after Riker. Like
Like,
John
I would-
Delancey, you're amazing. I love you.
I'm going to put it to you like this: if anybody ever sees me in a picture with Dean Cain, it's for two reasons and two reasons only. Either one, I'm getting paid a shit ton of money,
Right?
like at least 8 figures. At least 8 figures I'm getting paid. I'm telling you that right now. Or two, I'm having a gun held to my head. And even then, I'm still thinking about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, think about this. Like, okay, at San Diego, South Carolina Comic Con, Vicki Lawrence is going to be there.
Yeah.
I grew up with Carol Burnett.
Yes.
I grew up with Mama's Family.
Yes.
I own
As did I.
muumuus. You may not, but I own muumuus, which are like the dresses that she wears.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
I could cosplay as her, but I'm not gonna. I love you, Vicky.
But
Carol.
but
I'm
yeah.
gonna show up in my captain's uniform that we wore in the early episodes of Rules and Nerdquisition. I'm just saying, Priscilla Presley,
All right.
you married Elvis. You are a queen. And I also loved Naked Gun.
Yes. But I mean, yeah, it's okay.
You,
Cool.
you
You're
ain't in
you're gonna
Star
be
Trek.
there.
You ain't in Star Trek. You ain't in Star Trek.
No. I mean,
you're not Commander Riker. You're not Q.
no. Hell, you're not even an
I'm
ensign.
just saying.
You're not even an ensign.
No.
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 So
Even Charles Martinet, who is the voice of Mario in animated movies, awesome. I love Mario. But
But-
nah, not really. Nah.
like, I would go and see him and say, "Hey, do the voice, man. Do the voice. It's me, Mario." That's all I just need. That's it.
To me, it's a Mario. Like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But did Mario walk up and throw his leg over the chair like
Right?
Commander Riker? No.
That's it, right? I mean, has Mario ever, led away missions? I don't think so.
Mm.
Has Mario ever made it so? Or no?
No.
I don't think he's ever done that.
Mario made nothing. So he was just like, this barrel's coming at me. I got.
He was just there.
But like, my girlfriend's up there. I got to jump over this barrel. That's cool, Mario. You did great things.
Right?
You did not take command of the Enterprise when Picard was assimilated.
No.
You did not try to kill your former commander.
No, you did not.
And
See?
and I'm gonna go out and say this. I think Picard should have retired at that point, and Riker should have become commander of the Enterprise, captain. I'm just
Yeah. Yes. I mean, yeah.
That it was your time to shine, and you did shine. I love the conversation between Guinan and
Mhm.
Riker in the ready room,
Yeah.
and she's like,
Yeah.
but me and the
Mhm.
captain shared a special relationship, and I'm used to having the captain's ear, and that is your chair now. And I was like, oh man,
It's like,
this show
this kind of.
belongs to Jonathan Frakes from here out.
This,
They were like, nah,
that's Jonathan Frakes.
I
I said no.
I get it, Sir Pat Stew,
And
I get it.
what the hell? Oh my
We
gosh.
have loved you since Dune and before. But man, that show became Rikers right then,
It,
right
yeah, it did.
there. It did.
It did. I mean, sorry. Sorry, not sorry, Sir Patrick Stewart. You are a brilliant captain. However, we're talking about number one. This is number one.
Have you watched any of the short treks on Paramount Plus? Have you watched those yet?
No, I haven't.
You should.
No, I
'Cause
haven't.
there's a couple good ones. And
I'll
they
check them
have,
out.
like Anson Mount, Rebecca
Hmm.
Romaine, Ethan Peck. They're in these little shorts. And there's one where Ethan Peck is Spock and Rebecca Romaine is number one, gets stuck in a turbo lift when Spock first is assigned to the Enterprise, right?
Okay.
And they get stuck there, and it's only like 12 minutes long, 18 minutes long. I don't know what it is,
Okay.
but
I'll check it out.
yeah,
I'll
it's
check it
great.
out.
And he's like, what is your name? And she's like, you can call me number one. And I was like, oh, bitch, I will call you number one after that. Like, oh my god, you are number one. Oh,
So yes, you are number one.
Rebecca, you're so gorgeous. Anyway, yeah, she not just as good looking of a character, but as a solid character. Like
Yeah.
after we went
Mm.
through like the original pilot and Jeffrey
Mm.
Hunter's like, women on a bridge. I don't even know what to do with that. Like,
So just going from that to now the his number one is another woman on the bridge. Oh.
yeah, Jeffrey Hunter, we adore you. We love you. We've talked to Chris Hunter, your son. I know you've passed away. Rest in peace. But you would not talk to Rebecca Romaine's version of number one that way.
No, you wouldn't.
You would not.
And then not only that, because we also find out that she's also been genetically enhanced.
Right?
So yeah, she beat the brakes off of me.
Yeah, I just don't think we should, stress her out.
No, said oh.
She was played by Majel Barrett in the original, and no, she didn't have a name then. Her name is Una now, but doesn't matter. No, she and this. You need to watch this 12-minute episode, whatever it is. She
All right, I'll
owns
check it out.
Spock in this episode.
Let's see this here. Let's see. Oh, NYC Playboy in the chat says, "How about we discuss Benjamin Lafayette Sisko, Captain Sisko of Deep Space Nine?" Said, "Listen, Captain Sisko is our captain.
Our number one.
He is our captain.
Gilbert and I are unified in this. The best Starfleet captain.
Hands down.
Period. P.
There's no discussion, no argument about it. It is a fact. Benjamin Lafayette Sisko is the GOAT. He is the greatest captain that Starfleet has ever had.
The best. The best.
So that is.
I actually just after I finished Picard recently,
Mhm.
I started watching Deep Space Nine from episode 1 again just this morning. Just started watching episode 1 again. Ben Sisko, even in my playthrough, he's not captain yet. I've seen the series like 27,000 times, but
Right.
I'm watching it again. He's not even captain yet. Oh my God, Avery Brooks, Avery Brooks, you amazing man, you amazing.
Seriously? Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the one. Like, honestly, I've said that, and I'm putting it out there in the universe. When we get him and we are able to sit down and talk with Avery Brooks, because I'm putting it out there in the universe that we are gonna get Avery Brooks on Rules of Nerdquisition. When we sit down and we talk with him, I'm going to ask him if he could say something and give a quick message to my mom for being a fan of his for Spencer for Hire.
Right?
Because I know that would be something that she would absolutely love.
Mm-hmm.
So, Avery Brooks, you better get something ready to say. Get something ready to say to my moms, because you're going to say thank you for being a fan. So, get your speech ready. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, one of my goals with the Rules of Nerdquisition is to get at least one
Mm-hmm.
of the Starfleet captains on our show. It can be Bill Shatner, it can be Picard, Stewart, it can be Janeway, Kate Mulgrew, it can be Avery Brooks, it can be Scott Bakula, it can be
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh, or it could be
Monique.
Sonequa Martin Green.
Sonequa, thank you. Yeah, Martin Green. Any of those. Do I have a preference? Yes. And if I could forego all of those people for Avery Brooks, please.
Please, Mr. Brooks,
Please.
if you take some time out of
Far Beyond the Stars is the best Star Trek episode ever made in any series ever. And you nailed it, sir. You nailed it. To the fact that your co-actors, your co-stars could not get you out of character. When you fell down at the end of the show, crying, sobbing about racism, about being discriminated against, that you couldn't get out of character, and your co-stars, and I love people like Paul Amini. He's probably one of my favorite actors in Star Trek. I love Chief O'Brien.
Yes, absolutely.
Nana Visitor, all of those people. I love all of them. But oh my God, that moment, sir.
It resonated with everyone. It resonated. Yeah.
My translucent mayo colored ass doesn't even understand where you're coming from, and my heart breaks every time. I see the episode, I watch it, I know, I like, it's coming. You're okay. You can handle this. No, I cannot. Every time I break down. Every time. Because dude, you killed it.
Yes, absolutely.
Dude, you killed it in Emissary when you were screaming for Jennifer.
Like, just every time.
Oh my God, Mr. Brooks. Mr. effing Brooks.
Sir, you're going to be on this show.
Oh.
With all due respect, respectfully, you're going to be on this show, sir. And
Pray I wish.
here we go. I've got Star Trek short treks, and here we go. Q&A. That's one with
Q&A. That's
Spock and
yeah. So basically, Spock beams
Spock,
on the Enterprise
first
for his
day.
first mission, and him and number one get stuck in a turbolift. So she's like,
Okay.
ask me questions, and okay, don't ever tell a Vulcan questions and not stop.
Because if you tell a Vulcan to ask questions, they will.
That's what he does. Ask questions the whole freaking time, and it's good. It's good. Yeah, you should watch.
Okay.
There's only like 10 or
'Cause
12
let's
episodes.
see.
They're on Paramount Plus. Each one's like 15, 18
Like
minutes.
15 minutes.
Like,
yeah, cool.
think of it like Secret Level.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's kind of giving that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's
like
all short Star Trek related episodes. There's Ants and Mounts
That's
in
it.
one.
Oh, we got Harry flipping mud. Harry Mud. Everybody's favorite rapscallion that you want to just punch in the face.
And that's why I asked you in text earlier. Like, coming up is our second
Is our second Harry Mud
episode.
Harry Mud excursion.
iMud with all of the androids.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't know. I don't know what
I want to get through that quick, right? And then
yeah. But
get
I've
on
been
some other nerd topics.
yeah. I haven't figured out what other ones to talk about yet. I was thinking maybe anime, but I don't know.
You can throw some titles at me. I'm not a huge anime fan. Like, I don't have a lot of experience, but I've seen a few. I've seen Akira. I've seen what was it? What was it called? Dark City. That was a movie with the dude from Knight's Tale. Was it
Well,
or was it Dark City?
I haven't seen like all the anime either. I mean, of course, I've not seen all of Dragon Ball. I've not seen all of Dragon Ball Z. Because
Wicked City is what it's called. Sorry.
Yeah,
My
sure.
favorite anime of all time, Ninja Scroll.
Nice.
Ninja Scroll.
My favorite is it's called Golgo 13.
Golgo 13. Yep.
See, that was my first that anime, Golgo 13 the Professional. Said that one, something inside me broke after I watched that. It was just
Or
that.
Or hey, think about this. Do you want to talk Robotech this weekend?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I meant to tell you this. Now that you mentioned that, when we first talked about it, what was it? Last week or week before?
Episode or two ago, yeah.
Yeah. I went on YouTube and they had the entire Robotech series just there listed on YouTube. So I saw
have
it.
them on DVD. I have them on DVD. I mean, everyone's like, did you ever have a crush on an anime character? Yes, I did. Her name was Lisa Hayes.
Yeah,
And,
Lisa Hayes. Yeah.
I know she's not real. I'm still in love with her though.
Yes, because
like forever.
Lisa Hayes was the
Rick,
best.
Rick needed to be with her and not Min.
No.
Not Min. Sorry.
Said no.
Yeah, Robotech. Or we've got some other things. I saw some great TikToks the other day. We can talk a couple of things. We've already talked Voltron.
Yeah.
Times. Now we want to be clear here, as rules of Nerdquisition, as the nerds here. We do not acknowledge the card. We don't.
Said no.
We're talking the 5 lions, babe. We're talking the 5.
Said we're talking the Lion Voltron. That's Voltron. Okay.
That's Voltron. But another thing that you and I need to talk about probably this season, Thundercats.
know what?
Thundercats.
Thundercats. Thunder mother flipping cats. Yeah.
I know your ass raced home every day after school to watch that. I know you did because I did.
Yes.
I know you did.
That I did.
We love Thundercats. And
here's the thing.
Another topic of famous animated swords. You've got the Sword of Power from He-Man.
Oh yeah, Sword of Omens. Yeah, the Sword of Omens from Thundercats.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got Form Blazing Sword from Voltron.
From Voltron, yeah.
Like, come on. We can talk about, oh my gosh, we have so much content. You're going to be like, tomorrow at 3 p.m., you can be like, stop texting me, please.
So we have to schedule this shit out.
We're trying to figure this out. But yeah, I do think one of two things. We need to talk anime soon, and we need to talk Thundercats. Voltron, I think I want to push it back a little bit because I want to rewatch that series.
Yeah.
But Thundercats.
Yeah, let's talk Thundercats this weekend. Let's talk Thundercats this weekend. Yeah.
Thundercats. Oh, yes. Thundercats.
Thunder motherfucking cats. Swear jar.
Swear jar. Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Rules of Nerdquisition. Thunder fucking cats. Swear jar.
Swear jar. So that's what we. George has a great idea on that. To set up like a Cash App or a Venmo or something like that. So whenever somebody drops an F-bomb, like before time,
drop $1.
You drop $1 in it.
Drop $1 in it. So Thomas needs to set that up so he can add it to, because it needs to go to the network.
Yes.
Every dollar that it needs to go to the network. But yeah, Thomas, if I know you're not listening, you're hanging out, you're doing your Tuesday night thing. You could have made $2.
See, right then and there.
Right there.
So, like through the whole day, the station could have generated $3 just because I know you dropped an F-bomb earlier this morning, Sound of Coffee, because I was there. I heard it in 4K. I saw it in 4K and heard it in 3D. You know what I mean?
I didn't. I swear to God, my boss want to talk to me between 8 and 10 a.m. every day. Why? I try to log in.
It is what it is.
Comment, and then it's like, oh, I got a phone call. I got to go. Bye. But someday, Gilbert and I are going to make so much money off of this show.
So that
we ain't gonna need to work anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's coming. Coming. And the next, millennium or so. But it's coming.
Oh yeah. So look, it'll happen before GTA 6 and long before Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah.
Oh, and RDR 3.
And RDR 3, yes.
RDR 3 isn't even planned yet. Like I'm gonna be dead. Like my grandchildren are gonna be playing that, and I only have one grandchild, and she's not even 5 yet. So, dear Nessa Rose,
God damn, James.
Because I will not.
All right, James. First of all, James, I do realize how my name sounds. Okay, I do understand that. James in the chat. All right, let me see if I could. Let me see if I could do this like this. Will Gretchen smack a bishop? Will Gilbert realize how white his first name is? Find out today on Dragon Ball Z. First of all, I do know how my name sounds, James. Thank you very much for reminding me of that. I appreciate that. You know what? Honestly, my name has got me a lot more job interviews than jobs.
I actually think it adds to your nerd cred because I don't know how many of you know this. The movie Revenge of the Nerds. the secondary character's name is Gilbert.
Gilbert Skolnick.
Gilbert Skolnick.
Yes.
And
And
I just want to remind you before anyone goes like, "Oh, wow, that's so nerdy." The nerds got revenge.
that they did.
Okay, and we are nerds, and you come for us.
You will
we gonna
rue
get
the
revenge.
day.
We
You-
gonna get revenge.
You will rue the day.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Gilbert Lowe, actually, Gilbert Lowe. It was Louis Skolnick, played by
Louis Skolnick. That's right.
Yeah, Louis Skolnick, played by Robert Carradine, and Anthony Edwards, who went on to do like what was it, ER?
Believe so. Was it ER?
Whatever, ER or something. He played Gilbert Lowe. He was Goose. He was Goose in Top Gun.
Was he? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he died. It
Ah.
was ER though. It was
Oh,
ER.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, a show in which we celebrate nerddom that my friend here has, like, more nerd cred than I will ever have. I'm just saying. I call it, but that's me. That's just because I don't like syllables.
Like syllables. Is it the mechlith?
That shit.
The mechlith. That's what I got at the Comic-Con was a mechlith.
Yes.
Thanks you, James. I appreciate that. No. Now, if the person I got the mechlith from, if they had a batlith, I could I would have a batlith displayed prominently.
And I will never forget Donald Gibb, who played Ogre,
Nerds.
was from Bloodsport.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know John Claude Van Damme. You were personal friends with Frank Dukes. Frank Dukes is a hoax. As someone who studied jiu-jitsu, he's a hoax. And you made a movie about a fraud. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it was good. It was a good movie though.
Okay, USA.
It was a good movie.
I do like that movie though. I do.
I liked it. It was just
It's
a pure
fun.
entertainment. I mean,
Yes.
is it real? Hell no. Far from real, but it's entertaining. Like most stories, like, do you think honestly, like, two old space wizards, one dressed all in black with breathing problems, and the other one in brown with a blue sword, and the other one with a red sword,
Right.
that could just move shit with their mind? Come on, man.
Are you making fun of Daddy? You know,
No, I'm making fun of Obi-Wan.
did you just say you had breathing problems? No, I'm kidding. Don't you dare. Anyway, I'm still just trying to make sure that my new roommate, when I move in a few months, are your ceilings high enough for my Home Depot 7-foot tall animatronic Vader?
Is that right?
Is that going to fit in your house? Because I might have to break some shit.
You have
to
to
make sure it does.
You have to poke some holes in the ceiling, or you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, I'm not like a big Vader fan or anything, but he's cool.
He's alright, He had a couple good scenes,
A neat
He's
samurai kind of costume, but well, whatever.
I mean, it just is what it is.
Shout out to Tom McLaren. I am glad that you did not lose your home.
Yes,
There,
it's good to
there's
know.
a big thing going on with LA and the wildfires. We are very happy here at Rules Nerd Acquisition that you and your family are safe.
So yes, I know it was because I know for a while he had to evacuate. He was forced to evacuate. Yeah, so
Yes,
I'm glad to
and
know
he's a,
that that you're safe, your family's safe, and your home is safe.
yeah. And for those of you that don't know, Tom McLaren is an actor, writer, producer in Hollywood who was a previous guest on last season of Rules Nerd Acquisition. A friend of ours, and he's been
So,
going
yeah,
through the ringer.
yeah,
And I don't care how much money you have or don't have, where you live or don't live. When you're faced with losing your home, that's
it's
terrifying.
yeah, and and again, like I said, there's kind of piggybacking off the sentiment of Gretchen. Tom is he's a friend of ours, one of the
He's
nicest
our friend.
one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in your entire life, and
Such a nice guy.
yeah, and again, just to reiterate how she said, it doesn't matter how much money you have, how famous you are, or what. You lose your home, and that's traumatic.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Tom, I will post this clip on Facebook later because that's where we connect the most.
Hmm.
We just want you to know, and I speak for Gilbert, I'm sure when I say this, we love you, we care about you, we're
Hmm.
glad you're safe, and if you need anything, I mean, we can't provide much, but we'll do what we can. We're
Yeah.
always here for you.
Absolutely.
And thank you for coming on our show and just have a great conversation. So you rock, man. We love
Yes.
you.
Absolutely. And Tom, come back on the show. You
Back
got
on the show,
you got a new movie, man. And we need to talk about it.
right? Right?
Right?
And
So,
Steve, I want the two of them together.
oh, that would be so
Tom
great.
and Steve together.
Yes.
So Tom
Tom,
McLaren, Steve Warneck,
both of you, please
we want you both. Please. I
pause.
mean, yeah, you don't owe us anything, but please. We loved talking to each one of you, and we would love to have you both on the show. And we also again, I think I speak for Gilbert when I say, what's up with Helios?
I think we need a
What's up?
Helios update.
We need a
Steve,
Helios update.
we need to know what's going on with Helios.
Yeah, because you kind of like hooked us,
Because I mean,
dragged us in.
you leaving us on a cliffhanger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got to know. Inquiring minds got to know. In nerding minds,
It's it in
I don't know. In
in
nerdquisition minds need to know.
yes. We need to. Our audience the internet needs to know. This is what's going on in the streets, Tom. I mean, Steve. The streets is talking. The streets needs to know what's happening in Helios. The streets is talking. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We're just two nerds from nowhere.
We from the streets, and the streets is talking, and the streets needs Helios.
The streets is Helios. But yeah, I mean, anyway, again, we're just really throwing this out. Tom, be safe,
Well,
please. You, your wife, your family, be safe, please.
so James in the chat says, I got a buddy who's a B-list actor, did a movie with Dean Cain and Shawn Michaels. First off, let me tell you, so you can pass this message along to your buddy, my condolences for having to work with Dean Cain. I don't know about Shawn Michaels, because Shawn Michaels seems like he's kind of a jackass as well. But having to work with Dean Cain, tell him I offer my condolences. I'm sorry he had to go through that. And Jay says, if his apartment is burning down, he's grabbing his spouse and his bat left. First off, James, I'm glad you put it in that order, because if for whatever reason that your spouse happened to scroll by and then, oh, you saved your bat lift before me? No, I saved you before the bat lift. That's why I put it you first. So I'm glad you did that, James.
This is a public service announcement for nerds everywhere. Save your wife before you save your bat lift.
Yes.
I'm saying.
Just say you save your spouse first.
Check.com and buy another one.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, true. But again, like unless you got yours from specially made from a special blacksmith who learned, how to forge from his father, who learned how to forge from his father, and it goes back to 17 generations of an ancient forging technique.
Right, and your bat left is folded metal 1,712 times.
Right.
Like,
and then
it's probably just some what surgical steel or something.
Yeah, and it only needs to be sharpened like once every 50 years.
Yeah. It's not like, I don't have like. So, for example, I'm a martial artist. I've studied multiple techniques, including kenjutsu, which is the Japanese art of the sword. I have a katana, or katana, if you want to say it the right way. Is it folded 4,700 times? No. Is it super sharp? Yes. In fact, I'm still healing my thumb from the last one that got me. But I just did repair on that. These are things that matter, but it's also not the same as living in some secret village in the middle of nowhere, the base of Mount Fuji, and some dude spending a month building this thing for you. It's not the same. Mine was made in a factory.
Right. It's not like it was done by an old Tibetan monk on a mountaintop, in some remote place.
Hanzo from Kill Bill, right?
Right.
Which, by the way, Hattori Hanzo is the name of a real ninja warrior that served under the Tokugawa shogunate in Japan. That character in Kill Bill, Quentin made him up. He ain't real. But Hattori Hanzo was a real person. We'll talk about that another time on the ninja episode of the Rules of Nerdquisition, because, girl, I can go on hours about that.
Say we love our ninjas on the show. We love the ninjas.
Hashtag Ninja Vanish.
Hashtag Ninja Vanish. Whenever you need to get out of an awkward situation, that's what you need to figure out. A very effective way to have like the ninja smoke balls, but where it does like the instant smoke, like how you see in TVs and movies and stuff like that. And the instant you throw it on the ground and just woof, like an instant just puff of smoke for like 20 feet.
I studied Bon Senchukai Ninjutsu for 7 years, and I was never told how to make an instant smoke bomb that just covered.
Is that right?
40 feet, 40 square feet. Like, I don't think that's a real thing.
But if it was, though,
I want it to be.
Like, that would make just the awkward exit just so much better. Because then you're just like, oh, you're on a date with a guy. You don't know how to get out of it. Then you're just like,
yeah. Not even a date. How many times have you or I been in a conversation with somebody.
Oh my God, yes.
We said something that was awkward, and everyone's kind of like, did Gilbert or Gretchen just say that? And we just want to be like,
It just exit right then and there. Yes.
I'm out. I'm out.
Like all of a sudden you say one thing, you don't think anything of it, then all of a sudden you hear the record scratch and everybody just goes silent and all eyes are on you. It's like, what did you just say?
Nah, I gotta get hashtag Ninja Vanish.
Hashtag Ninja Vanish.
Ninja Vanish. I gotta get up out of this.
Oh yeah. So if one day one of the geniuses of the internet was able to figure something like that out, you would be a billionaire too, because your main
I don't mean like Star Trek TOS Spectre of the Gun, like pull the plug and the smoke just slowly pours out. No, I mean like throw it on the ground.
Like you had the little ball, you throw it on the ground, and then poof.
30-foot coverage.
Yes.
30-foot coverage.
Right.
And that's what we need.
Yeah, somebody, one of the geniuses of the internet was able to figure that out. You'd be a billionaire. Because your main client base would be the awkward introverted people. Because this
our email address is rulesnerdquisition@gmail.com. If you want to send us, recipe.
Right. Send us a step-by-step, rulesandrequisition@gmail.com.
Now, something I wanted to talk about tonight, since this, again, is an impromptu Rules and Nerdquisition episode, and we don't really have like a, subject.
Right.
I need to just say this. Terry Farrell got the shaft.
I will agree on that one.
She got the shaft.
I will agree.
I just watched a DS9 documentary called What We Left Behind. Same episode or same name as the series finale. She did not know that she was not coming back for season 7. But
yeah.
They said, we ain't going to give you the money you want while we give the money to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And no one came up and stood up for her. And I'm sorry, Esri Dax, Nicole DeBoer, I love you. You were amazing. You did the best you could filling in for that character in the final season. You made us care about you in one season. But
True.
I'm sorry. Terry Farrell got the shaft.
So Esri Dax, we loved Esri Dax as a character. We loved her. Through the course of the whole season, here we are. We're coming off of Jadzia Dax. That's our Dax. We know of Curzon Dax because, Curzon was, Captain Sisko's Dax, but our Dax is Jadzia Dax.
Right, that was ours.
That's
that was
our Dax.
Introduction. When she walked out of the frickin' airlock, it was Jadzia.
That's Jadzia. That's our Dax.
Right.
So for Esri Dax within a season, to have us care about her, probably not as deeply as we did for Jadzia, but definitely, have a special place with us, that we cared about this character as well, and did it within the season. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Nicole DeBoer, I'm going to say again, Nicole DeBoer, you did the best you absolutely could and beyond with what little you were given. You were like, okay,
absolutely,
this character that like everybody freaking loved. for 6
Yes.
seasons. And you
Yeah.
have one
Yeah.
season to make people like you. One season.
And you
And you
knocked
did it.
you knocked that out the park.
You knocked it out the park. But not Terry.
But Terry, I mean, come on. Come on. They could have brought Terry back on, even if just for like a flashback or a memory, or even just like a delusional dream state, something.
The fact that Terry came back to do the documentary, the DS9 documentary, years after the show ended, and tell her story,
Yeah,
my heart is with you 100%. The fact that
absolutely.
you did that, I mean, you got screwed. We loved you. We loved your character. I mean, you were every bit as important as Cisco, Worf, O'Brien, Kira, Odo, all of them. You were every bit as important of a character. Even the holographic singer guy,
The doctor. No, not the
not
Vic.
not Bashir,
Vic.
the singer, Vic. Thank you. Yeah,
Vic. What was his last? It was Vic something. Vic started with Vic Viper. Vic. Oh, this is eating away at me.
Fontana. Vic Fontaine. Vic Fontaine.
Vic Fontaine. Yes, that's it.
Yes, Vic Fontaine. We'll figure it out. Who was actually played by James Darren, who is an actual Vegas singer. So
Hey.
he was in his element. But
Okay. So
I just have to say, I mean, you will not have an argument with me and Gilbert when we say that, like, if you come up and you're like, well, I think Cisco's the best captain. We're not going to fight you.
it says matter of fact, we'll say, you know what? Have a drink. Let's have a drink.
You want to come on the show with us?
You wanna talk about Captain, the best captain ever, on the show with us?
And we will have, I think it's necessary that you and I do captain specific episodes.
Yeah. Okay.
We should talk
Yeah.
about each captain in future episodes. And I don't want to do them in order. I want to save Cisco for last because he's my favorite. He's your favorite.
Yeah. And I was thinking for like if we do like, our favorite 5, Trek episodes. We do we do episodes from, and it doesn't have to be just from, all original or our next gen or just our top fives.
Yeah.
Our top fives
You
or
texted me,
yeah.
I thought it was like, what are your favorite Trek episodes ever
Yeah.
from any series? The
For all-
only
yeah.
stipulation I would put is if it's a two-parter.
If it's a two-parter, then
we should say it's one episode.
Yeah.
One episode.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm
Definitely
not going to
agreed.
say Best of Both Worlds is my favorite. My two of my 5 favorite episodes. No, it's one episode.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, I was thinking, something like that where, because I know you just like me, we have our favorite episodes. We have an episode from Voyager that we love, an episode from DS9, an episode from the original series, which, for me, it's always going to be a piece of the action.
Yeah, and
But, yeah.
when you texted me earlier and said that, I think I'm probably maybe I don't even say let's not limit it to 5. I'm going to pick my favorite episode or two-parter from every series.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we're
Mhm.
7, 8, 9, 10 series in now.
Yeah.
You got TOS, you got TNG, you got Voyager, you got DS9, you got Lower Decks, you got Discovery, you've got Strange New Worlds. I mean,
Well, see,
there's 8 series right there.
yeah. Well, I would say 5 because, it was depending on how much time we were going to have to talk about them. That's why I said 5.
Oh, we could do what we want.
Well, that's true too. So, But yeah, just compile a list of our favorite episodes and then just kind of talk about them. You know, from and it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be limited to one series or whatnot. If there's an episode in Enterprise that we're like, okay, name that episode. There's an episode in Discovery, and name that Strange New Worlds, Lower Decks, Prodigy. No, not limited to just live action or the animated ones. Just
or shorts or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even watched Lower Decks yet or Prodigy. I'm going to. I've got them queued up. I'm going to watch them starting tonight. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, we can do what we want and we can, share what we want. And that was my point at the end, was just like, Terry, you got screwed. I'm sorry. We suffered. I know you suffered as a worker, as an employee, as an actress. You
Right.
suffered, but we suffered without you.
But we as fans, it's like we loved you. We still love you. We say, yeah, the last season of DS9, it was okay, but it wasn't quite the same without you.
It wasn't the same. No, it wasn't. And you had some of the best characters. I think that's why DS9 thrived so much, because like you brought over O'Brien, who's probably my favorite Star Trek character ever. Like out of all series. Like I don't know why. Palomini, you're amazing, dude. I loved you as O'Brien. And also I've watched all of the O'Brien Suffers episodes.
Right. But
dude,
I would say,
I mean, I feel bad for your character, but dude, you nailed it. I just watched the one today where his daughter, him and Keiko's daughter, went to that portal and came back as an adult, like all feral and shit.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And I was skipping ahead, but I am watching the whole series over again.
And the one thing I've always found funny was him and Dr. Bashir's interactions. Their whole kind of like friendship, but then they would always compete and everything.
That's an interesting comparison, because I don't think that you and I compete very, very much. But the nerdy friendship between O'Brien and Bashir reminds me of the friendship between you and me.
Yeah.
We're not competing. But they were nerds, we're nerds, and we just have this connection, and it's freaking cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think the thing is with them is you take just you just take two guys like them and put them together. Of course, one of them just gonna start talking smack, and the other's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, all right." Like to borrow a phrase from Thomas. Oh, all right, bet. And then the other guy. Oh, all right, bet. Oh, all right, bet. And so yeah, but it definitely gives the same energy, the same vibe as us. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't give you the competition.
But just not the
I just don't care.
But not just the oh, you think you do this? Oh, all right, bet. Oh, all right, bet.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, all those in between and beyond,
Yes,
is why Gilbert and I do this show. Because we're freaking goofballs, we're nerds, and we love each other, and we love Star Trek and other nerd stuff. And
we enjoyed
March 23rd, 1 year anniversary, Rules and Nerdquisition.
March 23rd.
A month away. 2 months away. About 2 months.
Yeah. And then after that, April 5th and 6th, we will be in Greenville. Come out and see us.
Greenville, South Carolina.
Come out and see us. Holla at us. Well, don't like literally holler at us, you know.
If don't yell at me, I'll be like, "Why are you yelling?"
Say, hey, man. Bring it down some.
You know
like,
what I mean?
I'm right here, you know. My ear.
Holler if you can hear us. That's what we're saying.
Say-
Holler if you can hear us.
Like I don't wear hearing aids. I mean, I need glasses, but I don't need hearing aids. I can hear just fine. Don't holler at me. But just come and say hi. Respectfully.
Yeah. We will share more details, but I am definitely putting this into motion now. So, yeah, come see us in April.
Yeah,
Carolina.
sounds good. And so, and on that one, we've got
Frakes.
Jonathan Frakes.
You can throw your leg over me anytime. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not where I was going with that.
Hey, yo!
Whoa!
Whoa! But Jonathan Frakes, you could throw your leg over her. I'll just film it.
Just make sure you send me copies.
I got you.
Anyway, that's it. We are at 8 p.m.
And so we are at
This
8
was supposed
p.m.
to be the help desk, but you got the Rules and Nerdquisition bonus episode.
Taco Tuesday.
Special.
And we brought it just for you, piping hot. So there. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and end this thing. And so coming up next, we've got TKE Tonight with Jeff Kennedy, and after that, we've got the Hurricane Girls with Sheila Chappelle and her crew, and then after that, we have got Conversations with T. Nathan. So stick around, and yeah, GCPR.live. You'll learn something. You'll have some laughs. So everybody, take care.
Bye.